NEANDERLAND. Super. We're getting used to living between disease outbreaks. Some doctors confront these every day. Still, some drug companies just go on treating more profitable illnesses. Worlds apart? This is about to change. Exterior, interior, field hospital ward, day. It's an open, dry bushland location. Rain drizzles from the gray sky, making the yellow dirt muddy. A plain sign over a compound of makeshift medical wards, big, long tents, reads, "Danger, contagious disease." Guy, 33, a muscular, handsome man in rolled-up purple protective gear and stethoscope hanging around his neck. Standing on the muddy ground outside a ward, his hair gets soaked from the rain. He carries a silvery metal briefcase. He peers into one of the tents via a plastic window. His gaze centers on Esti, 27, a female MD with curly hair and green protective gear working in a messy-looking children's ward covered with blood stains. She uses her stethoscope to check out one of the ill children. Guy knocks on the window to attract her attention. He draws a love sign with his finger on the wet plastic. Esti turns from treating the ill child. She grins and blows a kiss in return. With a wide smile, Guy waves his hands to Esti to come out. She holds up her fingers. "Give me 5 minutes," as she begins to cough. Guy's smile turns into a worried expression. Dissolve 2. Exterior, open terrain, day. A helicopter, NUVMED, emblazoned on the side, flies over a European cityscape in the direction of a chain of mountains on the horizon. Super. The Pyrenees, South France. Interior, exterior, helicopter, day. Continuous. A bald white man with a round face, Malti, 50, is seated inside the helicopter cabin with his walking stick, leaning on the empty sofa chair beside him. He wears a luxurious suit. Malti's eyes are a bit murky, with dark lines under them. He stares at the title of a thin dossier he holds in shaky hands. Hazards in NUVMED's Medical Strategy by Ursula Lepriest, MD, Head of Research. He throws the dossier in anger onto the floor of the chopper. The helicopter turns and he glances at his destination, a modern glassy wing added to a historical chateau on the mountain slopes. The large commercial sign, NUVMED, tops the modern glass wing. Super, NUVMED Regional Headquarters. Floor-to-ceiling windows wrap around the entirety of the top floor of the glassy wing. A helipad is seen on the grounds of the complex. Interior, NUVMED wing, day. The windows of the top floor conference room show the hilly Pyrenees landscape and a glimpse of the chateau. Malti limps to the head of a long table, aided by his walking stick. The sign NUVMED hangs on the wall at his back. A board of directors in suits rustle in response to how he looks. A blue-eyed 66-year-old, slender woman, Ursula Lepriest, in a lab coat, sits among them, staring at Malti empathetically. Malti hits the table with his cane. Silence falls. He sadly gazes at his legs and then turns to the audience.
Thank you all for arriving at short notice.
Are you okay?
Malti looks at him.
As you know, for decades, NUVMED has been developing some of the best medications in the world. Treatments that have saved countless lives.
Malti rubs his lagging leg absent-mindedly.
But recently, we have become lazy.
He points at his disabled leg.
I'm here to announce that I will be forced to retire in a few months.
Gasps and murmurs.
Unless by some miracle we can finally find the cure we have been trying to get for so long. A cure for ALS.
Ursula rises with an alerted gaze.
Please, sit, Ursula. I'm okay for now.
Ursula remains standing.
I see you are worried, Ursula, about my proposal, but our methods have worked well so far. We are ready to go big.
Russell. Malti pounds on the table to regain quiet. Ursula shakes her head.
I fear, Malti, this won't be toll-free. We need to evaluate this very carefully before...
When did we start to become afraid of taking risks?
Some participants clap their hands. Only a few exchange worried gazes.
Thank you, Ursula. You need not worry more about this project.
Ursula sits, unhappy.